apologize now for the lighting. It could be a mess for all we know. We're testing something out new over here. Hello everyone, so today I thought I would film another makeup tutorial on this look right here. What am I doing? In this look I used a lot of baby pinks. I have baby pink lips, baby pink eyes, baby pink blush. We got baby pinks everywhere. I wanted this look to be very fresh and springy and girly, and I hope you enjoy this video, and if you want to see how I created this look, then just keep watching. Alright, first I'm going to start off with Revlon Colorstay 24-Hour Foundation in the shade 110 Ivory. I'm going to be using the Real Techniques Expert Face Brush to apply this. Alright, foundation is done, so next we're going to be using the Maybelline FitMe Concealer in the shade 15 Fair. I apply concealer in the shape of a triangle underneath my eye to brighten and lift the area so you don't look so dark and tired. I'm going to be blending this out with a flat synthetic brush again.
Blend, 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 blend.
So concealer is done, and next we're going to be setting our foundation and concealer with the Mercier Loose Translucent Setting Powder. Set it right on the first try. I'm using a fluffy synthetic brush to apply it to the whole face. And next I'm going to be using the same powder to bake underneath my eyes to prevent future creasing. You might think to yourself,
Mackenzie, that's a lot of powder underneath your eyes.
And all I have to say is, yes it is. I also applied a thicker coat of the powder to the marks of my face just to hold that area a little bit more where concealer can start to fade, because there's acne scars and acne because I'm a teenager and I'm hormonal, so I'm gonna have that. For blush I'm going to be using the Morphe 90 palette, and I'm going to be using this shade right here. When I do my blush, I go back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Circle, 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 circle. And I just go back and forth between those two. For highlight, I'm going to be using the Becca Cosmetics Champagne Glow Palette, and I'm going to be using the highlight Pearl. I will be applying highlight to the top of my cheekbones and reaching up to the tail of my eyebrow. Not very dramatically, just a little bit. Look at that highlight. I'm going to sweep off the baking underneath my eyes. I'm still going to leave it on the marks of my face though. And now we're moving on to the eyes. So for the transition shade in our crease, we're going to be using this shade right here from the Morphe 350 palette. And now to define our crease a little bit more, we're going to be taking this shade right here from the Morphe 350 palette again. With that shadow, we're going to take it from the outer corner to the inner corner, sweeping back and forth to blend it out. Can we talk about that highlight real quick? Whoo! And next from the Morphe 350 palette, we're going to be using this shade right here just to blend out even more and define the crease just a little bit more. I'm mainly focusing this on the outer V just to give it more depth. Taking the Morphe 350 palette again, we're going to be mixing this shade right here and this shade right here for our lower lash line. To darken up the lower lash line, I'm going to be taking this shade right here, and I'm going to be using it just on the outer fourth of the eye. Just keeping it real short. I'm not taking it all the way in or anything, just keeping it way out here. And since the lower lash line is a little harsh looking, I'm going to be taking a fluffy synthetic brush and blending it out. From the Shany 120 palette, I'm going to be taking this baby pink right here, and I'm going to be applying it from the inner corner to the middle of my lid. You might think,
Kenzie, that's kind of ugly.
Just wait, just wait. Or it might turn out good, like this might be your look. But it's not what we're going for today. I'm going to be taking that same baby pink and applying it to the inner third of my lower lash line. Next from the Shany 120 palette, I'm going to be taking this color right here and applying it to the middle of my lid to my outer V. The this is just going to make the eye a little more pink and bring some shine to it since the color is a little bit shimmery. Next, we're going to be heading back to the Morphe 350 palette, and I'm going to be taking this
Beautiful metallic shade
and applying it from inner corner to the middle of my lid.
like woo!
You might be thinking to yourself,
Why would I apply a baby pink eyeshadow if I'm just gonna cover it up with another eyeshadow?
the reason I did that was to have a baby pink base so that the pinks in the Morphe shadow would show through just a teensy bit more. I'm taking that same eyeshadow and I'm applying it where we applied the pink eyeshadow underneath our eye. Next, to highlight the brow bone, I'm going to be taking the Morphe 350 palette again. I'm going to be taking the lightest shade in the whole palette to highlight it. For the inner corners, I'm going to be taking the Becca Cosmetics Champagne Glow palette again. I'm going to be using Pearl to highlight it. I love using Pearl as a highlight to the inner corner because it's just so nice. I love it so much. Next, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Eyestudio Gel Eyeliner in the shade Blackest Black to apply a very thin line to my upper lash line. I'm going to do this off camera just so it doesn't take as long. I'm showing you the difference between the two eyes. So this has no eyeliner and this has the very thin eye of eyeliner. I didn't want a lot, as I said. It's super duper thin. It's just to define the lash line. Nothing crazy, no wing, just a little bit of definition. Alright, eyeliner's done, and as you can see, it's two very thin lines of eyeliner. Next, I'm going to be using the CoverGirl Lash Blast Fusion Mascara in the color Very Black to apply one coat to my upper lashes. As you can see, it's a very light coat to define the lashes just a little bit. Nothing too crazy. We're not doing full mascara today, just a little bit. And since I forgot this step, I'm going to be using the Sephora Matte Contour Gel Eyeliner in the shade White Russian to line my waterline. Next, I'm going to be applying some very natural false lashes to my upper lash line. Alright, so now both false lashes are on, so next we're going to be using the Hard Candy Glitterazzi Glitter to apply to the inner fourth of our lower lash line. Woo! And this glitter, a little of it goes a long way. Like, I'm barely tapping my brush onto it, and you see how glittery that is?
That's a real mess.
I forgot to do my brows. Now I'm taking just a teensy bit of concealer on an angled brush to clean up any eyeshadow that is farther out than we want it. Alright, so the eyes are completely done, and now I'm going to be just brush off that extra powder I have on my face. And I know you're probably watching this video and like,
Please brush it off, please brush it off, please brush it off.
well, I got you, it's coming off now. Alright, for lipstick I'm going to be mixing a few. I'm going to be first using NYX Chakra lipstick. And since that lipstick is really pink, I'm going to be now using NYX Nude to dull it down a little bit. So lipstick is done, and don't forget to do that because there's a lot of pink lipstick on my finger and we don't want that on our teeth. My voice went up like 4 octaves just then. Teeth!
And I have a mark showing through on my face because I'm a girl and that happens sometimes.
And our makeup is done, so I'm going to be using the Urban Decay De-Slick makeup setting spray to mattify and lock everything in place. Just taking a little shower in it. Yas! I decided that the lipstick is a little still too pink, so I'm just going to add a little bit of Maybelline Nude Nuance to it to dull it down, brown it up a bit.
Perfect!
Alright, so that completes my second makeup tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you like this video, then give it a thumbs up if you want, and hit subscribe if you would like. I mean, it's up to you. So, I guess that's everything, and bye guys! First, nope. Shade right here to, what the heck are we using that for? And next we're going to be highlighting the top of our cheekbones with the Champagne Pop. Wrong name. First I'm going to start with Revlon Colorstay. What is this? To highlight. Alright, now we're heading back to the Morphe 90. From the Shany 120 palette, I'm going to be taking the... Ooh. Alright, concealer is... Why am I struggling? How am I supposed to get the whole thing? How am I supposed to get the whole thing in it? For highlight, I'm going to be using the... Alright, concealer is applied and... In this look, I did...
Hello everyone, so today I thought that sounds exactly like my first video.
To smoke out our... I'm going to be using a flat... Applying it just to the inner corner... Very black to be... The top... I'm going to be using a flat... and applying it from inner corner to the middle of my... Oh shoot. I just knocked my eyeshadow palette off the table and... Oh god! Oh shit!
Crap! I forgot to put on white eyeliner.
Oh god, there's a hair. Ah, get off. Why won't you spray?
Forgot to do this step, so I'm going to be using the Sephora contour gel. What?
Now I need to go through my hair. I'm struggling. I can't do it right. Ah, wrong way.
I will always love you.
I have 3 buttons in my hair. Joke's on you, it's a makeup brush. I'm stupid. Did I do everything?